about to head to Bang Fitness to talk to the head strength coach and owner, Geoff Girvitz. We're going to talk a little bit about nutritional habits and performance-based nutrition. So let's go.
Eat to feel good.
Eat to feel good.
Now that might sound like...
Do you feel like people take that overboard though sometimes?
You know what? If they want to,
Yeah.
if they're looking for an excuse to,
Yeah.
If they want to go with like the letter of the law, not the spirit of the law. But eat to feel good means not just what gives me immediate sort of hedonistic pleasure, but why? What helps me feel good? Does you feel better in the long term if you're leaner, or if you move well, if you do things that you feel like are taking care of you? Well, that also is eating to feel good. There's more going on, and I would say maybe one of the most common issues I see is where people are doing a lot of things right, but it's boring, and there's sort of this emotional kick, like I'm comparing myself to other people, I don't feel right, progress isn't fast enough, and they're looking for something dramatic. Had a number of times, it's not always the case, but we've had a number of times where by bumping up total calories, people's body composition has improved. The internet will say you can't do that.
Yeah.
So generally speaking, weight usually will hold steady, but it doesn't mean body composition can't change quite a bit. So if our goal is mass accretion, we're going to put on muscle because it's metabolic tissue. It's going to raise your rest metabolism a little bit. It's going to raise your exercise metabolism a lot. That's going to work out pretty well. I think you're saying, yeah, people have a craving for a reason, right? So sometimes it's satisfying. Hey, maybe there's a mineral deficit, and I think I'm going to get that by having coconut tart.
Coconut tart.
Coconut tart.
Yeah.
And other times, maybe it's ticking another box. It's giving you some kind of emotional comfort. So one of the really helpful things we can do is slow down. If again body composition, if fat loss are goals, slow eating. Cool. And a lot of this is from Precision Nutrition. I take a lot of stuff from those guys. So slow eating allows you to be present and experience food, to be in the moment. One of the things about addiction is it's not, after a while, particularly fun. So it might have been enjoyable when you started,
at one point,
but when you're kind of obsessively doing anything,
Yeah.
the fun's kind of gone. The fun is in the craving and the thinking about it, and the fixation, but it's not fun in the act. So let's just be real and say, are you enjoying this right now? So let's go. Let's say ice cream you go to. Okay, eat it slowly, experience it, taste it. Is it good? You're happy? Good. Keep doing that. It's no longer providing you happiness. Okay, stop. Move on. That's fine. It can absolutely happen, and what you have to realize is there's a stress response to everything. We're looking for, so eustress versus distress, right? So eustress is still stress, but it has positive outcomes. That would be like training. Stress, distress is sort of, somebody's like, got an air horn in your ear every day. There's no benefit. You're gonna get that same kind of response. Catecholamines, all those stress hormones. That stuff holds back long-term processes like tissue turnover, like healing muscle, and carry your organs, all that jazz. So guess what? If you're in a permanently sort of stress response, it's going to, in the long term, impact body composition and performance outcomes. So if we're talking about nutrition for performance, we are putting as much stress on the body as we possibly can for training, right? Why do we want to add stress? Anything you add from a caloric deficit is going to eat away at what you can do in the gym. So there has to be a distinction between eating for performance and eating for body composition.
Yeah. People want to put muscle on.
Okay. So volume?
Increasing volume.
So again, not all of the volume, progressively increasing volume. Strength is going to sort of guide that, but it's not your main job.
Yeah.
You're going to eat to support that. You're going to need, guys try to stay lean and gain muscle. It's not that it can't be done. It's just really, really tough. And you know what? There aren't a lot of straight lines in biology or human physiology. And to undulate, so that classic sort of bulk and cut, you know what? That'll be just fine. But as we want to increase training stress, you're going to reflect that by eating more. And my best piece of advice is don't break nothing. Don't get hurt. As long as you are not injured, as long as you are not supporting some kind of chronic issue, you're going to be able to continue to refine and tweak your program. Like any kind of athletic performance, I think my answer is there's not so much this magical thing that we're going to do for you in the gym as so much as minimize the likelihood of injury, give you more opportunities for exposure to your sport. In this case, sport is just getting swole.
Gains can't happen when you're hurt.
Gains can't happen when you're hurt. You heard it here first.
No matter how much, how much NOx would you use?
It's true, it's a fact.
Filipinos give the best hugs. I want to thank Geoff. Geoff, where can people contact you, get at you? Where can they find you?
Come find us at bankfitness.com, where we're here in Toronto, 610 Queen Street West, Queen Bathurst. We'd love to meet you.